Another glorious morning on the trail. This rain that's supposed to be coming hasn't come yet. There's the sun threatening to make an appearance again. Just looked at the guidebook. Apparently this is the highest point today. The rest is all downhill into town for about 10 or 12 or 13 or 14 miles, I don't know. There's quite a few miles. So that's nice. Get a bit of rest on the legs. The Terra Nova, perfect for this kind of trek. Gives you confidence, put it anywhere. Don't need to hide behind fences and walls or in forests and all that. Out on the moor, out on the hill, bring it on. Or maybe not sorry, maybe not too much bring it on. We don't want a storm. There's a choice of path here. Of course I'm going to take the one closest to the edge. There must be some kind of settlement down there, because that's where the people were coming up last night, running up and down there, so must be somewhere down there. There's my wild camping position up there. So it's 9 AM, Friday the 29th of July. I'm approaching the summit of Banu Sergia, 750 meters above sea level. I really need to get into my Ordnance Survey map and change it to feet. I don't like using meters, don't understand them too well. I don't understand, you know, if you told me this is 2,500 feet, I can understand that height. 750 meters, I don't understand that. Look down now, we skirting now the tops of these, going down. That's a lake down now. Whoa, 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 slow down mate, slow down. Whoa, that's very close to the edge there. Look at that. And there's our route down, I think. Is that someone wild camping up there? Maybe. Bit lazy, 9 o'clock, they're still in their tents. I thought I was bad enough getting up at 8. Yeah, I was right. There is some or two tents up there. Of course, with those blue coloured tents, you can literally see them miles away. I'm heading towards that summit there. That's the route. They're still dawdling around now. There's this morning's route. First climb up there, then following, I think that's Taff. That's Lake Taff, I think that's what it's called. Or Taff Toff or something, I don't know, something like that. Heading up to the other summit here. It's just a small one near where the wild campers are. Actually there was like 4 youngish people there, right on the path. I think they're spending a couple of days up here. Music blaring. Nice chaps, but I admire their I don't want to swear, but there's 0 F's given. Right on the path. It's gone 9:30. I don't think they're moving from there. So the guidebook says that this is the rolling hills of Mid Wales now. Yes, I know, sir. Luckily for me, there's a town beginning with L, about 6 or 7 miles away. The sun has decided to come out after a few days where it hasn't come out, and it's hit us. I need to restock, running low on water, completely out of goodies. Still got loads of dehydrated stuff for emergencies, but I need to really stock up at this place. I think there's a couple of campsites there. They're all sneezing, these sheep, and coughing. Hope it's not catching. Welcome to my daff there. I hope there's a tea room here or something I can buy some drinks. Yep, the tea room here stayed open for us. Lovely lady in there. Fed me scones, cappuccinos, lemon drizzle cake, and 4 Pepsis for the journey to town, which is still another 3 miles away. So I'm well fueled up. Don't miss this place if you're around these parts. Walking into Londonderry. For such a big campsite here, very quiet last night on a Friday night. Noise dropped to 0 at 11 o'clock. Very well behaved. Massive tents in there. Loads of motorhomes. But good night's sleep. Now heading into town to get supplies and then back out. The camp owner told us that this is a really remote part of the trail. You won't see many people. I told him I haven't seen any people most of the way here, apart from Penny Fan. So a couple of miles out of town, walking on this old Roman road for quite some way now. Just had the weather forecast for the next few days for Wales. Doesn't look good. Rain, 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 with high pressure in the south of England, trying to push it out, but I don't think it's going to succeed. So the next few days it's going to be rain and getting heavier apparently. So I'll be looking which routes I want to do. If there is any alternative routes, we'll see. None today. Going towards the most isolated hostel in Britain, supposedly. You know that if it's a youth hostel, they won't let me stay there because of no photo ID. But we'll see. I can camp anywhere. Very easy, steady uphill walking on this old Roman road. You've got to hand it to the Romans. They knew what they were doing. Almost as good as the Greeks. I would say that because my heritage is Greek. They could find, the Romans, the best route through the country. So this is Towery Bridge Inn. That's checkpoint number 15. Oh, it says Rohodovan Nim Bridge, 1913 now, but they think they renamed it after the pub there. Trail continues up this road. It's coming up to 2 o'clock. Today has been a mixture of roads and then linking sections like this to other roads. A lot of them have been overgrown, following rivers, tough walking along those sections, but generally okay. This one, the guidebook reckons that it can be barely passable sometimes, but passable with care with nettles. So we'll see, but this leads on to another road. And I think after that road, we get into some hills. Because there hasn't been any hills today. Well, there's been plenty of ups and downs, but no open hillside yet. But it's coming. Look at this. The kindly landowner has even blocked the route. There's the styover. He's put his wire there. I've already ripped my rucksack long ago, but I've got to be careful. Thank you very much, wherever you may be. I'm nearly out. I have to say, I found this part through this forest of overgrown, whatever they are, thistles, nettles, you name it, bracken, it's growing in there. I found it quite eerie when it's on an overcast day like today. bit of rain in the air. I find walking through these kind of forest places, enclosed places, really quite eerie, even though I know there's no one around apart from people in cars. I've passed 2 people all day, but still I listen to loads of creepypasta and all this other stuff on YouTube, all these creepy stories. I know a lot of them are made up, but they do seep into your head. But I love it, really. There's nothing out here, just me and what's inside my head. Too much YouTube. That's what I really watch on YouTube. I don't watch a lot of outdoor channels. I only watch the channels that interact with my channels. I've got no interest in any of the so-called big boys and girls. They don't interest me. Look at that hill up there, completely covered in trees. They'll never find you in there. It's like that scene from Rambo. One of my also favourite films from back in the day. I loved it when he climbed the forest with all the police after him, after they wrongly arrested him. That bad sheriff, Teasdale, couldn't let it go. Rambo sorted them all out in the end. Taught them a lesson, like he said in that film. Here on the street you might be the law, out there he's the law. That and Cliffhanger had a big influence on me when I was young, watching those 2 films. So nearly 13 miles in, we finally get to the hills. Look at the rain and mist, gives the mountains atmosphere. Really quite warm rain. It's like a tropical rainforest here, trekking through this. I could be in Borneo or somewhere. Warm, warm rain. My friend, no hitchhikers. Off you go. Go on, get off. Losing the plot, losing the plot. Talking to flies down. Got class 3, touching 4 bracken again. There's a big river down there. I've been following that for a good few miles. Some class 1 bracken. It's clearing up, you can see. There's the river I'm following. There's the trail through the bracken. Winds its way up to that brown bit there, I think. This really is now Cape Wrath levels of adventure and danger. On my own here, the path is perilously close to the edge here. One slip and I'm falling down there, probably never to be seen again. I'm not joking there. That's why you have to be deadly serious when you're doing this kind of stuff. I take full responsibility for myself. I pay full respect to Mother Nature, but it could all go wrong with one slip. Always remember that when you're outside here. Big mistake. I went down there from up here, from the path. It looked like it was flat grass there. Grass is up to my waist. So I just spent nearly half an hour trekking down and trying to climb back up there. First bit I find, I'm putting my tent up. I'm about 15 miles in now. It's 5 o'clock. Conditions underfoot are lovely. Look at that. Sally's doing excellent duty. Good luck with your trail runner thingies, Daznan. I managed to get myself on a hillside I daren't open this because there's millions of flies out there that were coming inside. I'm close to my GPX track. Luckily I went a little bit off the track and I found this place. I'm about 5 meters off the GPX track. Well, just when you think there's nowhere, I managed to get it in somewhere. I can't get all the pegs in because half of it is rock. Don't know if you can see here, but down there it's rock. But I've got it in. I'm drying off now. The microfiber cloth is working overtime here.